Welcome to the CallTower Webex Meeting tutorial. In this video, we'll be going over signing in, scheduling a meeting, how to start a meeting, joining a meeting and connecting to your audio and video, how to mute your audio and turn it on and off, recording a Webex meeting, sharing content, and ending a meeting. Let's start by downloading the application and signing in. So first, open up your browser and go to webex.com and go up to the top section and click on download and download the version of Webex for your operating system. Once your application is installed, you can go ahead and launch the application by double-clicking the icon. And from there, you're going to enter your Webex credentials. And after a few seconds, it's going to prompt you for your password. Scheduling a meeting in Webex is very straightforward and simple. To begin, you'll go over to the left-hand side and click on the calendar icon. From there, you'll go over to schedule a meeting and click on that icon. Once in here, you're able to change the title of your meeting. We'll leave it at default for now. You can change the time and date, as well as the time zone. If you need to add additional description or agenda, feel free to add that in the text box below. One thing to note, when changing your date and time, on the right-hand side, it's going to look at your calendar and see if you're available. So you can go in here. When I pick the 25th, you can see on the right-hand side, it's looking at all my meetings for that day, and then I can make the appropriate changes. So it looks like I'm open at 10. So I'll go ahead and change that to 10 a.m. And there we go. We'll make that an hour long. So you can see that it's adjusting. And now I'm ready to invite folks. So you can go into the invitees box here and type in their name if they're part of your company, and they'll show up. Or if it's somebody outside your company, you can always enter their email address. Once you have all your invitees, go ahead and click on schedule, and this will go ahead and send out the meeting invite. And that's all to creating and scheduling a meeting. Starting a quick or unscheduled meeting in Webex is very straightforward and simple. You'll go over to the application. On the left-hand side, you'll click on the calendar icon. You'll click on Start a Meeting, and it'll throw you into your lobby. From here, you're able to change your audio sources. You can also conduct a speaker and microphone test. You can mute yourself or unmute yourself when you join in automatically. You can also start your video to make sure everything's proper and showing properly. And then once you're ready to begin the meeting, you go ahead and click on the Start Meeting. Once inside the meeting, if you wanted to add attendees, you'll click on the meeting info. From here, you'll click on Invite and Remind. And you can enter the email address of anybody you want to attend. And once you do that, and all your invitees are added, you can click on Send. At this point, you can begin your meeting, and that's it. That's how you start an ad hoc or an unscheduled meeting in Webex. Joining a meeting is very simple. From the Webex application, go over to the left-hand side and click on the calendar option. Below, you're able to see any meetings that you have. To join the meeting, click on the meeting, and you'll be able to get some basic information. From here, you can look at your meeting information by opening up the drop-down arrow. You can see the meeting link, the meeting number, the password, as well as any dial-in information. If there's a meeting agenda, you can go ahead and open that up, see what the agenda is about, and also see the participants. Once you're ready to join, click Join. Because I am the meeting presenter, I have now, but as a user, you'll click on Join. And from there, you're going to be put into the lobby. From here, you can change any audio options, any video options, or even test your microphone. Mute or unmute yourself. But once you're ready to begin, go ahead and click on Start a Meeting. And there you go, joining a meeting in Webex. Simple and straightforward. Let's quickly look at how to mute and unmute yourself in a Webex meeting. Once in a Webex meeting, you can go ahead down to the bottom toolbar and click on Mute to mute yourself. And whenever you're ready to talk, you can click on that button again to unmute yourself. Let's go over how to record a meeting in Webex. As the presenter, I can go to the bottom toolbar and click on Record. At this point in time, I can select to either record in the cloud or on my local computer. Once I've made that selection, I can hit Record. Any of the participants will be notified that the meeting is being recorded. And during the meeting, if I wanted to pause the recording, I can click on the pause button, or I can also resume. And once I'm done, I can also stop the recording if needed. Let's go ahead and go over sharing content in a Webex meeting. So at the bottom right-hand corner, or the bottom middle in the toolbar, go ahead and click on the Share Content icon. From here, I can share my primary screen, secondary screen, or even tertiary screen if I have them. I can share additional applications by selecting, let's just say, Microsoft Word, and then either double-clicking on that icon or hitting the Share button. Additionally, I can share a file by either selecting the file share and then clicking on Next, or by double-clicking on that file share. I can also create a whiteboard within the meeting. So again, I can select the whiteboard and hit Share, or I can double-click on the icon. When sharing your screen, be aware that your toolbar is now moved to the top portion of your screen. If you need to make any changes, you can hover your mouse to the top. That toolbar will drop down, and you can do the same kind of controls that you would in a Webex meeting. You're able to pause, share something else, mute or start your video, do some recording, even chat. And once you're done sharing, feel free to stop sharing, and you'll be returned to your meeting. Let's quickly go over how to end a Webex meeting through the Webex app. So you've got three options here. You can close the app completely by just hitting the red X on the top right-hand corner. You can keep the app open but close out the meeting by going to the secondary X over here. Clicking on that, you get a little prompt, and just click on End Meeting to end the meeting. Additionally, you go down to the red circle with the white X and click End Meeting as well, and you'll get the same prompt. So we'll go ahead and select End Meeting. This will close out the meeting and all participants, and that's how you end a meeting in the Webex app. Hope that helps.